Gorpy. Greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your beloved Star Wars Dad Nooch Too Good. Excuse me. I was having a little snack here before we got started, and just kind of went down the wrong. I still got. Anyway, I'm eating some Life Cereal. I needed something in my tummy. I was getting ready to stream, and I'm like, I don't feel like. I need a little something before we get going. So I'm gonna snack a little bit. What do you mean last day for Dark Side Clones event? I don't know what that means. The next Lightspeed token event is Tuesday. They're every second Tuesday. I don't know what you're talking about with you can't find the quest after Shock T. You should be able to find it. Man, it should be right. Well, it should have Journey Quest right there. If you have Journey Quest, it'll be in there. It may be for like Omicrons or something. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, bonus drops for Dark Side Clones. Okay. I gotta be honest with you guys. I pay. I'm sorry. I'm eating with my mouth. I'm talking with my mouth full. I'm sorry. I pay almost zero attention to bonus drops. Bonus drops are, there's always bonus drops for something right now. And yeah, I know you get Zetas on those if you have them at 7-star. I just really don't. It is what it is, and I do what I do, and then whatever I get, I get. I don't pay attention to that stuff anymore. I got too much stuff to worry about other than Capital Games is just constantly, and it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing, but there's constantly additive drops on nodes like literally all the time now, so I can keep track of it. All right, just a snack, some Life Cereal. Your students are trying to find your account and you had your name attached to it. Yeah, probably. I don't think I would ever put my real name on an account. Well, I guess if I was super duper casual, I guess. But I don't think I've ever played there are very few, if any, games I've ever played super duper casual. Like, usually if I play a game, I'm trying to compete on some level in that game, so. Alright, where am I here? Guys, I'm not doing the Leia account Grand Arena. That stuff is just not interesting and not entertaining, and so I'm just not doing that anymore. We're not doing that anymore. All right. I think I did all this. Didn't do him. Okay. I think I was one short here. Yep. Oh, I don't have any energy. Okay. It was in your last name and you made the account back in college. And now you're teaching, so it's been a little bit. What do you teach? My wife was a teacher for a long time. Actually, I think I need to check to make sure that I've done this first. Oh. And then I need to go and check in. I need to do... I've got my 4,000 crystals, so now I'm going to be able to, I will be able to unlock, get my 7-star executor unlocked, so I can be a little bit more liberal with my crystals now. And we'll do that right now. Let's just go ahead and see if we can finish. We'll start working on finishing off Wicket and Nisa. Middle school world in America. Ugh, middle school, dude. You are a braver person than I am. You're a braver man than I am, Robert Copeland. Good Lord. I wouldn't be going near no middle schoolers, man. I was a youth minister for a couple years out of college. When I think back to any of the drama that I had, I'm thinking right now, yeah, the biggest drama that I had that 2 years, middle school girls. Oof. I'm sure they're wonderful people right now. And yeah, you know. And I'm sure I know I was, I had my problems too. I was a kid trying to lead kids, and I was not, what am I doing here? What's it all done? No. Oh, I've got all these, but I can't even... Do I? No. I did the separatist ships, yes. Just did it a minute ago, Mad Engineer. You're late. You're late to the party and giving me instructions. Oh, I didn't do Forest Moon. Gotta love your assault battles, man. It's in the pinned message. Look around, Rice. Look around, or Reese, or I don't know how you pronounce it. All right, I think we are good. What's the event right now? That's the event. I did that. Okay, I got it. I've done these. I did this, yep. Did this. No, this is new. I could do the Wat Tambor. I need to move some mods around. Let's make this a mod set. Bam. Oh, that can be deleted. Just start a new default tab. Okay. Create that. That's going to be a speed set. I've got an offense set there on Padawan Obi-Wan that'll go on somebody. Probably Spy. I've got... Is there a Razor Crest Lightspeed bundle? I don't think there is. I'm trying to remember. No, they had one time. They had a Razor Crest Lightspeed bundle at some point. I haven't seen it in a while, though. And... yeah, it's been a little while since I saw the Razor Crest Lightspeed bundle. Let's see here. Parkin's got some good speed on him, right? And then I need a big tank set here. And I guess I could just put Bosk's set out as a tank set. That's fine. Alright. Let's get these assigned. I need to get my Geos up now, and I need to set their mods too. We're doing the Wat Tambor mission here, guys. Okay. So let's assign this loadout. Create that, and then let's go back. This is Geobreed Alpha, right? I can't tell them apart. There we go. Okay, so... okay, now Let's give Geobrute Alpha a big, nasty speed set. There we go. Added 100 speed there. Geospy is going to get a big, nasty offense set. Added 64 speed there. That matter. Oh, I didn't save the mods. Revert. Let's assign the loadout first. Okay, let's do that now. Nope. Let me see something here. Man, I lose the coherence, but look at all that speed I just got. Holy crap, holy crap. I blew that up. I blew that up. Well, you're welcome, everybody. That spam bot over on Twitch, they just changed it up. Oh, is the Razor Crest bundle out today? Well, there you go. Ah, I crushed that. Okay, so Geospy's got a really nice, in fact, I'll probably put that on Padawan Obi-Wan. Okay, here on Poggle, we'll get another speed set, which will be Master Qui-Gon. Oh, let's save Poggle's mods. That gets us an extra almost 100 speed. Yeah, our speed is just so bad on these guys. Sunfac's gonna get Bosk's set. That gives us an extra 100 speed and a whole bunch of extra protection. And then Geo Soldier's also gonna get a speed set. You want Geo Soldier taking turns. I'm trying to remember exactly why. Something about people gain turn meter, or Geo's gain turn meter, I mean, when he does stuff. I don't remember. Alright, at about 60 speed there. Why do we want Geo Soldier taking turns? Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, all right, we got our mod set. Let's go do the Wat Tambor mission here, boys and girls. There we go. I haven't really made this effort before. I apologize to my guild. All right. Medic's got to go first. Launch it. So then why was somebody asking me if there's a Razor Crest bundle if it's out right now? That's a little annoying, I'll be honest. I mean, I guess they could just have really good timing. But that just, I don't know. Jeez. Tier 1? Seriously? Come on, man. That's not cool. Probably should get rid of these AoEs, huh? I don't know if the AoE was the problem. The target that's dialed in on GBA was a problem. Nuke this guy. The basic. Nuke you. That didn't work. You should go in the mobile store every single day. Actually, I do all my purchases in the mobile store to get myself along the, what's that stuff called again? That track, that separate track. What do you need to make mod loadouts and profiles? Check out Mods 101. That's where you want to be. Okay, she does not have a Zeta. Let's get rid of the boys doing all the damage here. Mods 101, Corey Spooner. There it is. Okay. There's an old Bad Batch bundle out? Is that what's going on? No. Old Bad Batch for 30 bucks, a bit much, you probably... it's because it's got massive amounts of Kyrotex in it. You're talking for the old Bad Batch, 2,000 Kyrotex. That's why it's expensive. I don't even know if I discussed loadouts too much in there, to be honest, Corey. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know that I've got big videos on mod loadouts. You kind of got to just play with it a little bit and figure it out. I have 6 buffs. Yeah. Okay, not quite a nuke, but... Ah, come on, man. Just die already. Just finish her off. It's my fault. I should have targeted her at the beginning because of her equalizing the health, and that's my fault. God, that's obnoxious. Side of Souse!
Is it too late to get on the list for today? If not, 635 by 454x 557.
You're the first one, but I'll get it in a minute. One reason that I am not doing as many roster review streams anymore, and it's not your guys' fault, it's just because of this. I now have to stop what I'm doing and go track it. And again, it's just how it works. There's, you know, it's not your fault. I mean, this is not a comment on Side of Sauce, but it's like, I'll be doing roster reviews this year in my own time and when I want to do them and when I feel like I've got time. Because I just, you know, it's like I got to interrupt what I'm doing and stop what I'm doing and go write a number down. And Side of Sauce, basically. You paid for it. It's your review. I'm not complaining at you at all. I just really don't enjoy the process anymore, to be blunt. To be very blunt. So, anyway. That's me just complaining. How's everybody's Saturday morning going? How we all having a good day? We are not playing Grand Arena yet. We are doing the Wat Tambor mission on my Nooch 2 Perfect account. We moved all the mods around. I don't need that. There, that'll take care of it. Save those guys for last. Do I have any? I have 1 debuff. I can't get rid of it. Ew, I don't like that daze. I need a cleanse here, fellas. There we go. Yeah, that's all it is. It's and realizing I could set it up in other ways would make it less annoying, but then I'd be doing way more reviews. You know, if we schedule them ahead of time and everything, and see that, yeah, see now it just starts, and now I gotta stop everything I'm doing and write numbers down, and it's not your guys' fault. You are gonna get what you paid for. You are gonna get your reviews. I'm just not really enjoying it anymore, and I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, guys. I do feel some level of guilt, or that I'm letting people down or whatever, that we're doing less reviews, but I look at the messages come in and it just makes me wanna, it's just, I don't know, man, I don't know. Here I'm complaining about people requesting things that they've paid for. That's customer service, baby. Just try to be honest with you guys. I'm always letting you know exactly what's going on in my head. All right, here we go. Last tier. Can we get through this? All right, we got to get through. You got to get rid of you, and I don't need the heal quite yet. So let's just do this. I know I could get the exposes, but I'm gonna need that heal. Let's go ahead and just do this. All right. Now, let's see if we can yeet this guy. Not quite, but it was close. And this should do the medic. Okay. Oh, come on. All right, no more revives. Nobody's got, what's it called? What's this thing called? That, Shatterpoint yet. I had to see it before, all right, and I can cleanse. So I need to save my cleanses for Shatterpoint. Oh, I lost my brute. There we go. So I didn't save my cleanses for Shatterpoint. It would be what happened there. I just used it. Alright, there we go. There's two. Don't like that. Don't like this. Slow down. Slow down, guys. I hate this. Come on. Come on. Stop. Okay. Nope. Ah! It's supposed to be doable with Gear 12 Geos, and it's just... timing is awful. Here we go. Get the brute back at least. Okay, I need a yeet here on Mace. Come on. There we go. All right. We get Ki-Adi-Mundi out of here. Imagine trying to do this with the mods I had on there before. There's just no way. These guys would already be dead. Nope, back up. All right, he's down. This. And get her done. All right, there we go. Wat Tambor shards. You're welcome to my guild. The key is to spread the attacks out to keep the ability blocks up. That's a good point. I haven't really... I just haven't really done that battle like that involved in a long time, to be blunt. I'm not spinning the wheel anymore. We're done with that. Sorry. All right, let me write down these reviews here. No, I'm not having a mod write it down. Then I got to require mods to attend, and then I got to organize that. I mean... It doesn't change the fact that I have to organize a whole separate thing from what's going on my, on the game right now. It doesn't change that. See, and here's another thing. Let's see here. See, I can't even find Motel Botel. Now I gotta go look up, because YouTube changed the way they display names, and I gotta look up Motel Botel's channel, which is actually called a different name. So then I gotta go back over here and look up that name and verify that he is a Nooch master. So it's just, everything about it right now is really frustrating. So, I mean, I've been doing these things for 5 years, guys. And I get it. And once you're doing them, it's not so bad. But every roster's the same anymore, too. It's like, it's not like there's any difference from roster to roster. There are small differences, and I look at a roster, and, you know, that's right, Slooty. And I just, you know, and I just say the same thing that I say to everybody else, and, you know. Yeah, then I gotta organize that, Dung Beetle, and then it becomes me saying, I'm not accepting your review yet, and then I gotta communicate that. There's nothing about it that there's just no clean way to do it. So yeah, don't accept reviews till after Undead Grand Arena. Okay. Then I put that up there, and then people start requesting reviews, and I say, no, don't request now, you gotta come back later, and then they're kind of annoyed because they gotta do that. There's just nothing about it that's clean, so there we go. Go do this. Got it, Hans. Okay, where was I? I had some energy? No, I'm looking at mods. Who am I on? Admiral Fiat, okay. And then we got Padawan Obi-Wan, and I'm actually going to put that crit damage mod on him. I know it messes up his set, but, I mean, this is just too good. Do I have any, defense circles out there that have speed? 15, 15. I'll lose a little bit of speed here. I'm just gonna leave it mismatched for now. Okay. Next 5 higher relic characters on it. See, Helm's Deep. I had a whole series on that. I made a video. Literally, today's video is that roster mania, and I used to have that used to be a constant series on the channel, roster mania. But there are no more mania rosters anymore. Every roster is the same. Now that's not really. If I had to showcase the best and worst rosters I've ever reviewed, which again, I used to do all the time. We used to do that on the channel all the time. Every roster I see now, the range of rosters prior to Lightspeed bundles, let's say that was at 100. The range of rosters from this type of roster to this type of roster, let's say the range of rosters was 100 prior to Lightspeed bundles. If that was 100, the range of rosters now, since Lightspeed bundles, Lightspeed tokens, and now with the new, you know, all these Lightspeed tokens we're getting now, is probably 15. And that's not a bad thing. It's been really good for players. It's really good for players. It's just not very interesting for roster reviews. The rosters are all the same. So I appreciate the suggestions, guys. And it really mostly, it's just that I'm just tired of interrupting playing the game and doing the stream to do the roster reviews. And it's not your fault. It is the process itself of doing it and doing anything. We could change it to looking at this type of character, looking at that type of character. It's the same thing. There's nothing different about it. It's the process of doing it that has really just kind of just grown thin on me. So And that's why this is really, you know, this is our first roster reviews we've done this year. That's all. So it's not about changing the, is this Soldier? It's not about changing the type of reviews we're doing. It's you know, that's it. That's where I am. Yeah, I don't care about you, Sarah and DeSantis. Right, Asake. It's all just universal advice, so why can't I make a video and just give universal advice, right? I mean, I could do that like, now that might be a thought, is we do like a pool and we draw a name and that person gets a review and I do a like 20-minute video every 2 weeks on somebody's roster and really talk about the ins and outs of the entire thing. Maybe that's where we go to on it and it becomes a video. Yes, here we go. And hold on, I gotta stop what I'm doing, guys. That's just what I'm saying. I don't know, maybe I'll just shut it down. Maybe today's the last day. I'm really talking myself into this. All right, let's play Grand Arena. We're on the new Super Perfect account. I did not do the Leia Rush account. I did not play Grand Arena today. There just wasn't any point. It was 2 teams I couldn't beat. I went out and got my 10 points. Yep. Hold on, gotta do this. Go look it up. I got you, Durzo. We got Cider Sauce, Moto Boto, Hans Yolo, Tastus, and Durzo. I don't think I'm going to do that Leia account on Grand Arena anymore. I don't really care about the Grand Arena on that account. It's just about rushing to Leia. And the matchup today, the guy put Jedi Master Kenobi and a full, like, maxed out Padme team on the front. It's like, why would I even show that? Nobody cares. It's not interesting. It's not engaging. It's just, I don't even know what it is. Hey guys, it's that time. If you are lurking, let's drop an L in chat. Let me know that you're lurking out there so I can say hello. We can say hello to all of our lurkers here on the channel and give you a shout out today. All right, we got a win last time. What was that all about? He didn't play. That's how you get wins. That's how you get wins in Bronze Team, everybody. They don't play. Round Frog? 8 million. How about that? 8 million, no Galactic Legends. Right? Not doing something weird here, are we? No. 8 million, no Galactic Legends, no big capital ships, casual player. I'm probably not going to stand a chance against these Relic 8. 8, 9, 9, 8, 9. I'm not gonna be able to get through this guy. But he's just a casual player in Bronze Team. He's having fun. He's already wiped me. Couldn't get through the Executor, which is why it's back there. Do you struggle down here at all? Nope.
$797,272,778. Sorry, Nooch, can I get a review if you don't have time? It's okay, the dad I never had.
Got it. I know I'm making you guys feel guilty. That's not my intent. I just, you know, there's this customer service rule that the customer's always right, and you got to treat people. Like, I've been working for the man for a long, long time, and I'm really tired of just not being honest with people about how I feel about my day and my job, and I think it's really stupid. And I've always felt that way. Like, I've never... people that say the customer's always right, you just go away. I don't care. And I don't want to work for you. And I just think that's crap. But nothing personal, guys. Pino, Emma, Lenny Fake are lurking today. Also, we've got Platinawi Petrick. I think that's Petrick is the first name. Zoyer, EYZX, I don't know. Zerzo, Inspector IP, Brady Green, Goosabold, Burn, Ate Badanya, Cody Hogan, Well Crafted, Tastus Kilgore, Dung Beetle, Lords Skjog, I don't know. Old Geezer Gamer is here. Heads up, folks. Orange Power, Nathan Tishla, named Nathan Tishla. Jacob Garcia, Zimulation, that's not Ursula, it's Jasper. And good to see everybody here. Greg Geiger, what's up? What do I do for work? I'm in finance. I've been in mortgage and finance and banking my whole life. I think the biggest thing I find really offensive is if some jackhole calls in and they're being a complete jackhole and they're treating me like garbage. The idea that I have to be nice to them is so abhorrent to me. So abhorrent. I should be able to put it right back on that person, and if they don't like it, they can just go away. That's how I feel about like customer service. If you're gonna treat me, if you're gonna be a dick to me, I get to be a dick to you too. And if you want to stay with the company, then fine. I am not a finance bro. Do not put me in that category. I'm not a finance bro. Period. I work in finance. I've been in finance, banking, and mortgage in my career. I'm not a finance bro. Period. Do not call me that. That bothered me. No. Right. It's not that hard to be nice to people. So if you can't be nice to me, I shouldn't have to be nice to you. That is truly how I feel about it. The problem is that's subjective, and you're working for a giant corporation, and they've got 1,000 people who talk to clients at some point of the day, and, you know, so you have to make set rules, and you have to hold people accountable, and one person's definition of being nice to people is different from somebody else's, so that's the problem. That's the problem. All right, you're banned. I'm timing you out. You're annoying me. You're annoying me, Illumina. You're giving it just 5 minute timeout because you're annoying the crap out of me right now, and you're trying to annoy the crap out of me. So, have a nice day. All right. I mean, you can come back in 5 minutes. You can't say anything for 5 minutes. I'm just no thanks. People are way meaner when they're art in your face. I don't think that's necessarily true. I think people are way meaner on the internet because there's no actual interaction. And I think, well, yeah, I think people will treat you in ways that they wouldn't treat people normally over the phone. Your phone representative is just a person trying to make bread for their family. That's it. Whoever answers, when you call in to wherever you're calling in and someone answers the phone, the only reason they're doing that job is to pay for their life. So keep that in mind. Don't be a dick. Just keep that in mind. That person has a family, that person has bills, that person has, you know, and that person is working that job and taking phone call after phone call after phone call all day long from people that are either pissed off or people that do not want to go and make any effort to find the solution for themselves, or that are incapable or unintelligent or so unintelligent they cannot comprehend the answer for themselves, or just ignorant of the business that you're in. So those are the kind of people you're talking to all day. So if you're one of those people, just keep in mind that this person has taken like 10 phone calls right in a row right before you called, and just chill out. Chill out. Treat them well. Yeah, I agree with you, Siren DeSantis. Yeah, 100%. Well, if that was the original phrase, Goose and Bold, I've never heard it. And it's a lot like in the Bible, the money's the root of all evil. What it actually says is the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. Translated, of course. So, the elderly are on the phone all the time. I'm gonna say something really unpopular. I'm gonna get myself in trouble. I looked at the average age of my phone calls one day, and it was 64. So the reason most people call in is because they're old and they can't figure out the internet. I need to shut up. I need to stop. I need to shut up. I'm going to get myself in trouble in a bunch of ways. So, anyway. I don't blame the internet. I blame out there raising people act like douchebags in their 50s. There's something to that. I think that we've done a horrible job of raising kids with the ability to get through life anymore. Like, there's a certain set of people that just think everything is a personal affront to them, and they seem to dominate the internet, so. My problem is Palpatine's not Relic here. But I think I just got to go with this. I'm going to put Parkin in here too. Oh yeah, don't get me started on the Senate. Don't get me started on people in the seats of power. People in the throes of dementia, completely failing health, that are still running our country. And they're not. They're actually just sitting there while there are people that have been their aides, and that includes our previous president. While the people that have been their aides for, you know, the last 4 decades are actually the ones pulling all the strings and levers. And just a lot of, I don't know. All right, let's go. Let's play games. I want to play games. I'm here to play games and not think about all this stuff, guys. I'm not here to think about this stuff. I'm here to play games and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. All right. Just make sure he's dead. I'm not running for city council, no. Okay, Grief Karga in the lead is weird. I don't know why Bosk is not there. I don't even know what Grief Karga's lead does. Gain 30% max protection. Whenever an ally bounty hunter gains a buff, they recover 5% protection. That's not so bad. Kind of the opposite of Bosk, where he gives them all protection and health, and then they recover protection. Or he gives them all protection, and they recover protection and health when you try to land a debuff. When Grief's leader slot, attack out of turn 20 times. That's not so bad. He's missing a mod. I am going to... I would Wampa this, but I think that that's gonna give them time to load up the contract. Yeah, there's 2 attack out of turns. They'll get the contract loaded on Wampa, so I'm gonna Imperial Trooper this. Do I have kids? Yeah, I've got 4 kids. My kids are all grown, except for the one who's a senior in high school, and he'll be grown soon. Gone? Gone. All right. Gone. Gone. And go on. Auto. Luminara on your stranger team. Several holds in Gak. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, they might have just clicked in a row who had the highest power. That's entirely possible. All right, there's Grievous. That's going to be a one. That's just Wampa bait back there. Let's see what we can do up top. Padme and Old Ben. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on up there. It's so weird. Old Ben, Hera, Gamo Guard, Mission, and Skiff Guard Lando. Weird. All right, let's... What can I use here? They got relics, and I don't have a lot of relics. I'm going to have to try my... I don't know if this works or not. I have literally no idea if this works, but this is my only team that's got relic levels that might work. I did upgrade Stormtrooper the other day. Oh, I could put Gideon in here. No, I can't. Doesn't that like eliminate, like ruin everything? Yeah, no other allies or Empire with the leader tag. I can't put him in there. All right, let's just go with this. Let's do that for sure. All right. Try it out. Let's see what happens. No idea. No idea what's going to happen here. If I can get through this team right here, then I should be able to clear it. If not, then I'm obviously not. This is my only shot at this team. I'm going to wait till they have some buffs to use this. Whoa. That's excellent. Okay, now we do this. Okay. I can't come off GK. I need to get my stacks of blight going. I need to get my stacks of blight going. I'm not gonna be able to do anything to these guys as far as debuffs, which is kind of the point of this team, but what I need to put this on. All right, where'd my blight go? Oh god. We're gonna have to hit this at the right time and take out Anakin, and then I don't know if we're gonna be able to get this done. Let's do this. Because there is a lot of assisting on this team. And or we gotta build up like buttloads of blight and just eat people. Even with tenacity down, I can't land it? Really? Whatever. See, I'm not maintaining any blight. And that's a real problem. Is she cleansing my debuffs? Does she do that? Well, no, nobody cleanses debuffs. Alright, what's the story of blight? Why does it go away? I have to read the kit and figure it out. I don't know why it's going away, but it is. We almost got Anakin out with AoEs here, though. It's not like they're really hurting us. And when I think about it, Ooh, if I get an AoE right now. Now I'm in trouble. That's probably gonna do it. No, that's gonna do it, because... No, we're not gonna get this done. Yeah, see, now they're gonna be critting. Alright, I can't beat this team. So we're not beating that team, so we're done. I'll kill these other 2 teams just for good measure. They cleanse their own blight when they get to full health. That's not me, though. Blight is not a buff. That's... Anakin's special does not cleanse blight. It's not a buff, it's a debuff. Better manage this to make sure nothing goofy happens. Gotta make sure I one-shot that droidica when it comes out of damage immunity. Right, which is right now. Thank you. Yours is Relic 3 and hits like a Furby? Relic 3 shouldn't hit like a Furby, but the problem is Relic Delta. If you're going up against like a Relic 7 team, you're not going to get anything done, ever, at all, at any point in this game, ever. I'm putting Drogon on here because these guys are all Relic 1. See, this is all Gear 13, but Drogon is Relic 5. He's going to do most damage here. You just, if you've got Relic differences on your squad, Wampa included, you're just not going to get anything done. Okay, let's get Lando out. He's the damage dealer I'm worried about. I don't think anybody else is going to do any damage over there. I don't even know if he's going to do any damage over there. Really need to get just Drogon doing the work here. Guys, you can't say R5 anymore. You've got to... It all depends on your opponent. You really should take everything to R7. That should be the goal now. If it's R5 and you're up against R9s, you're not going to do anything. Even R8 is going to be a real challenge. So you've got to be within 2, maximum 3 of their relics, or nothing's going to work. So what you have to do like this is, you know, just death by 1,000 knives. Just turns and turns and turns and turns and turns. Yeah, it's not there's no specific answer to Relic 5, is it Relic 7? It's who you're facing. A Grievous team at Relic 9 would probably kill a Relic 5 Wampa with the way the game is now. I have nothing for this, so we're done. Oh, let's switch up accounts here. Let's go play some Kyber. Let's go play some Kyber. All right. We actually won. You know, I know you guys were here. Oh, I need to do this. I didn't do... What will be fun is taking our Inquisitors, which we're gonna start getting Inquisitors soon, and using them in Forest Moon next month on the Leia account. I'm just gonna leave them at Gear 13. We're gonna test them out. Well, so we will be doing some Forest Moon testing with the Inquisitors next month, boys and girls. So pay attention to that. Okay, let's see here. I did this. Yeah. Got some energy to spend, though. And then... It's only the hard nodes and ships, right, that are given the bonuses? The Zetas? It's not the normal nodes. Yeah. So I gotta run these hard nodes for no good reason. There we go. All right. I think I got everything done. Let's play Kyber 2 Grand Arena. Let's see how this goes. So I got the win. He actually just did one attack and then bowed out. I don't know if he just didn't have time or he didn't want to deal with it. Maybe he didn't want to deal with these datacrons, which are a pain in the butt, which you guys watched. I was struggling last time, dude. I was struggling big time last time with that, so... What do we got this time? Kylo's back there on defense with the Special Forces TIE Pilot Crown, which I hate that one too. We got a support Crown on Jabba. I'm going to tackle that with Night Sisters again. We've got Rey with Ezra with the Barris Crown. Boy, he loaded up, didn't he? And we got Ahsoka and Hondo on the front line. I'm gonna, see, now, here's a question. My Ufus destroyed Hondo last time. And it was mostly Terran Malicos, although Starkiller had something to do with it. I don't know. I'm thinking about that. But let's go down here, and first thing we're gonna do is our Mother Tals and Night Sisters. This has been successful so far, so we'll see if it keeps. We'll see if the trend continues. Put a big old support Crown on them with defense penetration, or I think that's what I had. Armor penetration, right? So, let me read this again. At start, grant all allies evasion up and tenacity up, and inflict tenacity down and evasion down. Okay. Whenever non-sport allies quickly grant their protection up for 2 turns, at the start of the turn, sport allies dispel all buffs on all enemies. Dispelling all the buffs is a big deal. If evasion up, LCL potency up or tenacity were dispelled, inflict the opposite debuff, which can't be evaded or resisted. And whenever a support is critically hit or inflicted, they stealth for 1 turn. And we gain speed up. That speed up matters. The armor penetration matters. So let's go. My gas is on defense. We got our first plague out. Get some more out. That plague is spreading like crazy right now. Get a bunch of plague on him here. What's he got? He's got to be 17 stacks on Chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum's dead. Chrysanthemum's dead. Let's get rid of her. She's about gone. In fact, I think I can just get to work on Chrysanthemum's plague again because these guys are all going to die. There we go. Leia's down. They're all going down. They're all going down. They're all going down. It's time for auto basic. Let's go. Now, this has worked the last 2 rounds of Grand Arena because we strip his buffs, so he gets that protection up. You just strip it right back off. It's gone with my Datacron. That protection up just goes away immediately. We just keep stacking. Now, I think I need people to die. There's 1. There's 2. But Daka can't revive if the Rancor does it. I don't know. We'll see if this works again. It's been working. See, yeah, Asajj every other turn assisting is tremendous. Look at this. Well, I don't know. It's not really making as big of a dent as it had previously. We'll see. Okay, there we go. Now we're working. This is gonna take, it might take all the 2 minutes and 20 seconds if we get there. Pretty tight, pretty tight. His protection recovery is pretty obnoxious. Okay, what are we at? We got... Okay, good, good, good. We're in the yellow. Gotta keep that health just going, man. We gotta get... Yeah, we gotta get rid of that protection. No, it keeps coming back too soon. Come on. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, go, go, go. Go now. Go now. Go, go, go. Now's when you gotta go. Move. Yes? There you go. All right, get in the red. All right, we're in the red. I'm intently watching this as if I was seeing Empire Strikes Back at the theater for the first time again. Yes, we got it. We're gonna get it right here. Take him down. One more time. Ah! Come on, guys. Come on. That plague got him. Yeah, there we go. The plague got him. Got low enough we're gonna take out the plague. That's my Jabba counter here with these crons. So that is the Jabba counter with the crons. Nice. Okay. See, I've really struggled against GL Ahsoka with this cron in place. Really struggled. Was it the tank cron last time, though? Do I need Leia to kill? So, I mean, normally... I wonder if I'd use a Stranger against Hondo. I don't know if that's a good idea. I had really... My Stranger did not do anything last time. Like, nothing. What did I use here last time? What did I think I used Jedi Master Kenobi here. Because I don't need him for Jabba. Got that, and then I'm gonna use the all right, 61% for Jedi Master Kenobi. I feel like it was higher with the 43%. That's not that great. I thought that's what I used last time though. Bane, I might have used Bane. But is that Bane after getting rid of the shot cooldown? No, that's just straight Bane. Just straight Bane. Okay. Well, let's think about it. If we use Bane here, then I may have to use Kylo here. And I'd have to use Ufus against Hondo. And then I'd have to, which would, I'm not going to have a Stranger Team then, but whatever, I don't know. And then I'd have to use Leia against Ahsoka probably. I'll kill this too. I think I'm going to Bane this. 8, 7, 7, 7, 7, 5. I think so. I think it's a good idea. Balin can beat that Ahsoka because Fulcrum. Ooh, that's a good point. Didn't think about that now, did I? Want the one with health. There we go. Straight Bane is less... He's not quite as fabulous as Gay Bane. You're right. He's not quite as fabulous as Gay Bane. I agree with that. Gay Bane sounds like an actual thing. Gay Bane sounds like something you'd actually call somebody. Good times. All right. Wow! Delete. Where's my delete button? Holy cow. Wow. You're such a gay Bane. The best tower compromise is the one where he gets a bonus turn for killing enemies, just keeps taking. Yeah, that's pretty good too. I like that. That's a good point. Hey, that's awesome, Mark Lord. Hey, Mark Lord, I'm a serious question for you. So you did tier 3, you had P at Relic, everybody else was what gear? Because I want to know the way that it works. Isn't Gay Bane the CEO of Valve? I have no idea. I don't know who the CEO of Valve is. The non-smoker smoking bees lab? Yeah, that's what I've got, buddy. What was the rest of the team gear levels, Mark Lord? I want to hear this because, you know, everything changed with Relic Delta, so I need to hear what's going on there. Now, I'm not even sure Kylo was going to work here. With this Kron, this team is just... anyway, you get the idea. Okay, and we're gonna put armor penetration and crit damage. That's what we want. Or just armor penetration. Same thing. All right. Back to Kylo. I think this guy's mods are subpar. I didn't check them. But I feel like I'm getting a lot of, like, my the turns here are really in my favor right now. Like, Huck's getting that early turn. That doesn't happen very much for me anymore. Alright, 1-2 damage immunities down. Half my team down. Kylo's almost loaded. Kylo is loaded. Kylo fires away. Okay. We can kill you. We can get to work now. No! Ah! Can I land the shock while they're lying? I don't think I can. Alright. This needs to get to work now. There we go with this. Shock them all. Okay. Swipe off of Ben, and we take out... Yep, that was the plan. Pop it again. Kill Ray. There it is. Kill Ray sounds like a word, too. There we go. Alright. I think I've got this guy in mods. That's how I feel right now. Alright, what do we kill Dark Trooper Moff getting with? I haven't looked at this in a while. That's just an Eidenkron. Bo-Katan, that's not a horrible choice. She's not really working against GLs these days. Gungans are really my favorite option. I'm probably just going to go with Adrad, but that would limit my... I like that, but then I got to change up my Leia lineup. A lot of stuff kills this. A lot of options. I think I'm going to go with the Gungans here. It's all Relic 5 Gungans except Jar Jar's Relic 9. And we'll just put in like a support cron here. With a bunch of protection, right? That's what we want. Don't have it. I want light side support. Where's my light side support? Armor penetration. Crit damage. That's it? They're all on defense? Stacking offense is good. Let's just go ahead and do it. Jedi Master Luke is not the worst idea, actually, now that you say it out loud. Because he isn't going to kill anything else, is he? Gungans will probably kill something a Jedi Master Luke wouldn't. He is such a giant turd. And then when Satele Shan comes out and takes Jedi Knight Revan off of his team, it's going to get even worse for Jedi Master Luke. He is such a giant steaming turd. Hold on a second. Let me see if he even beats this. There's Jedi Master Luke. I'm just going to use the Gungans. I'm already loaded up. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. I think I could just auto this, actually, now that I've got it loaded. But let's... that armor penetration is doing things. Now it's not. It just stopped. I'm just gonna auto this. I don't think. Yeah, just press auto and let it go. Jedi Master Luke needs a lifter like nobody's business, and who it should be is Force Ghost Yoda. They should put Force Ghost Yoda out as a conquest character and have him be a lifter for Jedi Master Luke, 100%. Unfortunately, if we do this year the way we did last year, so we already have the Stranger, and now we got Satil Shan, then that would make the next 2 conquest characters might end up being for the Galactic Legend. So that, I don't know, so then you need to get Force Ghost Yoda as a marquee or something, or as part of an era. I don't know what that era would be, but you know, I don't know. For any of our Masters members that I'm missing this morning, or High Council members, or any other members I've missed this morning, this is for you. It's a happy day, boys and girls. We're gonna welcome all of our members aboard. Thank you for all of your support of the channel. Our members are what keeps us going on a daily basis. I'm about to lose 20 viewers. All right. Yeah, there's so many. You could do a ton of things for Jedi Master Luke Lifter, 100%. Okay. See, stuck Lord Vader in back with an attacker cron, and that's a problem. I don't think this guy's gonna get through my defense with the defense he put out here. I really don't. So I don't have Bane. I don't have Kylo. I wonder if Jedi Master Kenobi would work here. I wonder if the Stranger would work here. I may not be able to find out about the Stranger, though, because I'm gonna use my Ufus against Hondo. And I'm not ready to use the Stranger against Hondo. I think this guy's overrated. I'm not getting it. Maybe once Spider Maul is out, the Stranger's amazing. I had a really bad experience that first time. Like, I don't get it. Maybe if he's faster, I guess. No, nothing's telling me here anything. I don't think much is going to work against that Lord Vader team, honestly. So I can use Balin here, we're saying, because we'll find the ability in a second. Cool thing is, with the way I've got my Java team back on there with Boba Fett, I can put Chrysanthemum on this team, and I think that's fun. Get in here. You know what? I'm not gonna look it up here. I'm not gonna go through every ability. We're gonna do it this way. If there is a non-galactic legend Ahsoka enemy, mercenary allies ignore protection, are immune to critical hits and healing immunity, and they expose all enemies and inflict them with healing immunity for 1 turn, which can't be evaded or resisted at the start of each of their turns. I think you are right. I think Balin Skull is going to just wipe this team. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. And we are going to put our dark side tank cron on there for Chrysanthemum and for Balin. Do we want protection? We want health? I think we want health. We want our health. Probably isn't really super separative, actually. I'm not checking. I'm just going to go for it. Let's go for it. All right. I have to get turns, obviously. Getting turns is really important. I don't know if you guys are aware. If you don't get turns, you're not gonna win. I just FYI, little lesson for everybody. As soon as Merrick drops an AoE, things are gonna happen right here. Like this. Like I said. Whoa. Now we still gotta, it's gonna basic. We still gotta take out Ahsoka. Auto. All right, let's see what happens. This worries me a little bit. Although she's all about protection, isn't she? If we're just going around that protection, I'm gonna have to kill her twice with the Kron. Excellent. It is taking a while, but I think we'll get through this. It'll be like a minute each time. Somebody just smack her. Oh, she doesn't revive. I guess she can't revive. I thought that she would still revive even though we did. All right, whatever. It doesn't matter. All right, well, that was nice. That was nice. Hondo. So... I don't want to play around. I'm just going to use my Ufus, and I'm going to put Starkiller on the team, and I'm not going to mess around with this. I know I have beaten him before with this. The only question for me... What do I use here? I'm just very concerned to put... I guess I've got Cal out there on defense, too. I got a hold already? I'll go look at that in a minute. I mean, I know we're all about the Stranger right now, but this team worked for me last time, and I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just willing to go with what brung me, you know? Now, I don't know what I'm gonna kill Lord Vader with. We're gonna take some shots. But man, Lord Vader with that offense cron is redonk. What do I use here? Attacker. That right there is what we use. And last time, Maul just wrecked him. There's 3 Relic 9s here, though. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So far, so good. Oh my god. Oh! He's gonna revive him. Hold on. No, he can't revive him. He can't revive him. Come on, dude. Why do I want to put the Stranger out there when I can do that? Oh, man. You know what I mean? Like, why am I bothered with the Stranger when I could just end this? Why am I bothered with the Stranger when I could take out Hondo Onaka with just the class? I don't, you know. That was awesome. So, that did not need Maul. But I did use... But Starkiller just dominated that. Yeah, it looks like he lost against Ray. Somehow he took out Ben Solo there. Can you annihilate? Oh, he lost against Ahsoka too. He's got 2 losses. Can you annihilate Ben Solo? Right, but how did he take out Ben Solo? That's what I'm asking. Nobody else has any health or protection gone, and Ben Solo's gone. That looks like he just somehow annihilated Ben Solo. Or, I mean, your options would be either Cal Kestis with an insta-kill, Nihilus with an insta-kill, Mando with an insta-kill, or Commander Ahsoka with the insta-kill. I've never tried that. I guess, does insta-kill work against Ben Solo? I've never tried that. But okay, I'll take that. So far, the results are looking pretty good. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna finish off Great Mothers and Reva up here, and then I'll go deal with Lord Vader. Tankron there. Look up our counters here. Probably Gungans are a counter to Great Mothers. Malgus. I can Malgus this. I don't need to save him for anything. And then... No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Well, I can Malgus both of these teams. I can Traya. All right, I'm gonna Traya Reva, and I'm gonna Malgus the Great Mothers, and then we'll go check out the back. And the Stranger's gonna sit on my roster unused. I'm a little worried. They're all Relic 7. I'm Relic 5. I should be okay. And if we get, like, maybe health on any of these. Yeah, health here, potency and health. Tenacity and health. Tenacity doesn't matter for this team. Do potency and health. I don't know if potency really matters either, but... Actually, didn't I just use the, I just used the Nihilus Cron last... Well, actually, the Nihilus Cron didn't do anything. Like, I put the Nihilus Cron on, and I don't even think he got a turn last time I used him. Right, he can't be insta-killed till Ray is yellow, but my Ray was full health protection. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know how he did that. I guess. Get ready for this, Chuck. I think that's... Wait. Get ready for this, Chuck. I've got an entire video about that already exists because I got so tired of answering this question every week when a new Lightspeed bundle came out that I just made a whole video how you can determine for yourself, is this Lightspeed bundle worth it? So go check out that video. I know Gay Bane can do everything. It's Bane Gay, by the way. I'm gonna go for this. Gay Bane? No, it's Gay Bane. Check out that video, Chuck, because I just can't... I'm not going to do a video every time they come out. It's... Lightspeed bundles are yesterday's news. Lightspeed tokens are today's news. That's what it really comes down to. He could have killed Ben with 1 second left on the clock. There aren't, well, if you did it with 1 second left on the clock, then the rest of the team would not have all of those, their offense and health, you know, 100%. There had to be time to recover offense and health. Really? Really? I shouldn't have maybe blocked her. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Get rid of you, okay. What's gay Bane? I said we can just go straight Bane into this one. And then somebody said straight Bane is better than gay Bane. And I said gay Bane sounds like actually somebody you could say to you, something you would say to somebody. You're such a gay Bane. So that's what gay Bane is. That's what gay Bane is. And if you're gay and offended by that, you shouldn't be, because who cares? Just laugh, have fun, chill out. All right, and then Great Mothers. I'm gonna wipe this off the map with Balin, and then we'll go check out the back, and we'll see what he's got for ships. And we put the. I gotta get something with health here. I don't want protection. I need something with health. I guess we can just put one of these. Support with some health? No. I'm just gonna go with probably this. Just max health. Should work. But see, that's the thing, is Ben should revive. Or, you know, like, I'm just not understand. I just don't. I'll have to look back at that maybe and see how it went. Oh, you can't fear these other guys? Interesting. I don't think I knew that. Look who's out in the open. And look who's got shock so she can't taunt. We're probably just working our way around to Malik, doing some life drains here. And once I get Great Mothers out, I'm gonna press auto and move on with my life. A little worried about Spirit over there doing some damage to somebody, but not that worried. That's why it didn't work, because I gotta hit the leader. She's not the leader, you idiot. Doy. That's why it didn't. Oh, God. Don't do that again. I don't know if I'm much of a fan of this. Yeah, gotta keep the shock on everybody. I'd like Malik to do a life drain here. That's what I would like. Or this. Oh, it was close. Or this. One more time. One more. There we go. Auto. Huge controlling people's emotions while simultaneously providing bigoted microaggressions. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Ugh. I think he timed out. I think he killed Ben somehow, and then they got the protection health, and he just stood back and he said, if I don't time this out, Ben's coming back and I'm not going to make any progress, and so he just timed it out. I think that's what happened. So he did that and somehow did it before Ben revived. That's all I can think of. You got any points now? I think we're rolling this guy. I think we're gonna roll this guy. I think he might check out after all that. Crazy that I can go 0-3 and then people, you know, one level below that don't even want to touch my roster. Okay, we can deal with that. I don't know if we can deal with Lord Vader. This is where the fun begins. I can't insta-kill, right? I think my only hope here is Leia, and I'm not sure she is going to be a hope for me. I have yet to figure out which Datacron to use with her. I don't feel like I'm having a great success with her right now. Like, the Attacker Cron only applies to Drogon, which is not bad. Whenever an ally inflicts a debuff, all attacker allies gain accuracy up and 5% offense until the end of battle. Whenever an attacker ally attacks out of turn, they deal bonus true damage which can't be evaded, and gain 5% defense penetration until the end of battle. Whenever an attacker uses a special ability, the damage deal they increase. Blah 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 blah. Okay. They ignore stealth and taunt if they have no debuffs, but they're gonna have debuffs. Yeah, tank is probably the way to go. But I don't have any light side tank crons. I got rid of them all because they weren't working for me. See, now support would seem to be a benefit for R2 and Radis. I did not mean to put Kara in the squad. I just saw a girl and put her in there. I'm gonna roll with the support again. Meant to put her in there. They gotta fix this kid. You did all these character miles and you can't fix Jyn Erso? R2 Kron. I haven't had any... See, I didn't have success with that either. Whenever R2 uses his basic ability, he gains protection up for 2 turns and 50% turn meter. Whenever R2 damages an enemy using his special ability, inflict fear for 1 turn that enemy which can't be evaded or resisted. You know what? I'm willing to try it. Health, tenacity, potency, defense, offense. The health and the defense are a big deal. I'm willing to give this a shot. Again, I guess. Yeah, when Datacrons expire, they what's the word that they use? They dust them. They dust them. So Datacrons go away, and they give you like 20% of the stuff back for the next set of Datacrons. Why did Ray get my R10? Because I viewed it as... I have a whole video about that. You go back and watch it. But I viewed it as I have control over characteristics I use on offense, which are R9. But if I put an R10 on somebody that I'm going to place on defense, it gives that character a little more oomph when the AI is controlling them. And so I went with defensive characters. I did Rey and Ahsoka are my first 2 R10s. I think Lord Vader's an R10 also. They call it dusting. You're not... Disassembling and dismantling is something that I do. I know Capital Games referred to it as dusting here recently, where they dust the previous Datacrons and then give you a bunch of stuff for it.
That Cron with gas beats Hondo, which is crazy.
There is crazy stuff here. Hondo's actually kind of taken a beating here recently. I don't think Snap is worth it for the Grievous team. He's the small lifter for the Grievous team. Let's go. Let's try this R2 Cron and see what happens. This Lord Vader team has really been crushing me, and he should have put it on the front line. It's that good. Can't fear him. I guess I can't fear anybody, so that fear doesn't matter. Let me see this. It's not 100% turn meter. It's not going to work on Drogon since he's dazed. There we go. 1. 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever know. See, do. 2 can be as bad as 1. It's the loneliest number since the number 1. I feel like I started that really high. I guess my Datacron lets me ignore taunt too. Is that what the R2 Datacron does? That did nothing. Look at that big thick boy over there with all his protection up. Drogon's about dead. Hold on. This Lord Vadercon is just insane. Oh, dude. Oh, no, dude. Take him out. Okay, there we go. Can I strip his turn meter? No. You recovered everything. If I keep her out in the open like that, that's going to work for me. That was nice. That was what I was trying to do. I tried it last time, and then I forgot that I tried. Okay, good. That worked. All right, that worked. Oh. The late team ignores time. I'm not remembering that for some reason. I don't know. All right, we got Mace Windu, and we got Sith Eternal works here, and then I got so many teams left. I don't have so many teams left. I guess I could have put some more teams on defense. I think it's just Sith and Wat, right? It might even be Sith solo. Okay, not solo. I guess actually putting the whole team together, that way somebody else gets captive, maybe. I could put a full team out there. That's Treya. That's Malgus. This isn't as successful as I thought. This looks like a Sidious Maul Assassin, who I never use. I don't even know if I got mods on her. And Wat. Okay, I don't know why that's higher than other ones. I really don't. I don't know why Sith Trooper wouldn't be a better choice here. That's weird. I'm doing that anyway. I'm ignoring the numbers. I'm ignoring the statistics like a great baseball coach does. Yes, everybody's seen that. Health. Officer penetration 70%. I think this is fine. What's this cron over there? Attacker cron. I think this is fine. Oh, I should have put the stranger in there. You're right. Oh, I didn't do it. Oh well. I should have put the stranger in there for fun. I don't think I'll be using stranger until I get... What the heck just happened right there? Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing stranger until I get Spider-Maul out. Not impressed. Well... You're dead. That's how I feel about it. Honestly, the Lightspeed bundles anymore, they're going to keep coming out. They're going to have every character available in Lightspeed bundles. It all depends on your roster. That's how I feel about it. Everybody's individual roster. You got to check your roster, where you are in the game, what you're doing, and that's how you decide how you feel about the Lightspeed bundles. Every Lightspeed bundle is good. You decide what's right for your roster. People can be nice. All right. I am going to... I think I'm going to Bo-Katan or Queen Amidala this. Let's look it up. Let's look it up. I'm going to sit Jedi Master Kenobi on the bench. Crazy. That's crazy. Jedi Master Luke is 73%. Maybe I'll just do that. Maybe we'll use Jedi Master Luke here. All right. I can use Jedi Master Luke. Fine. Yeah, Kenobi's not great because you don't get the insta-kill. Bo-Katan's not great either. Queen Amidala is really good, but I'm going to use him. We're going to use Jedi Master Luke, everybody. Congratulations to us for using Jedi Master Luke. Using him. The most influential character in Star Wars history, reduced to a crabby hermit by Disney Studios, never used in SWGOH Grand Arena because he sucks so bad, is about to be used to take out a team of Maz Kanata pirates. Just saying. Light side attackers. Yes, this is what we want with the protection as well. Let's go. Smee's got to go. Do this, set us up for success. This, and this. This, and this. Then we do this, and he's gone. Thank you. And then we do this, and she's gone. Thank you. And then we do this, and he's going to die and then revive. Nope, no revive. We do this. This is just deadly, dude. That protection on that Kron is ridiculous for Cal. Goodbye. I didn't even need him to assist. And sit down. Ah! There we go. Okay. Why'd you only relic Jedi Master Kenobi in Relic 7? Because for the first 4 years before Relic Delta, it was a widely known fact that Jedi Master Kenobi worked just fine at Relic 7 and didn't really require any higher relic levels to work in the game. So many characters who were of a non-Kraken nature just kept Jedi Master Kenobi at Relic 7 for years and years and years. Now, of course, that can be problematic, but that's why. All right. So, Profanity here. And this is all I need. I can probably auto, but I always play it. Over here's where we want. Back to here. Out comes Rogue One. Like I said, I think I can just press auto, but I always play it. I thought we weren't taunting anymore. Were we still were we taunting again? Alright, almost through the rail. Oh, we got it out. Okay. Did it do the whole thing? Over here. I don't really think it matters. I was just avoiding a Cad Bane counterattack with a second. There we go, we're there. I'm autoing this. What would you want in a Jedi Master Luke with Satele taking Jedi Revan? Would they need a mark or anti-ton? What you mean, what kind of character? See, I don't think Jedi Knight Revan is used in that Jedi Master Luke squad, but I don't think he's a huge lifter for it. It's not like you need to replace the mark. I don't know which. I think you need. I think you need some kind of turn meter gain, which they don't like to do for Galactic Legend teams, generally speaking. In fact, I don't think any of them have a lot of turn meter gain, or some kind of like. What makes him so bad? His ult is nothing. He needs like an ult lifter or something that gets him to ult really fast. Like he just pops his ult at the beginning. But it's still not that exciting. They need some kind of offense lifter on that team. I don't know. There's just something missing on that team. All right, Profundity. What do I kill this with? Anything? I know I've got a Profundity killer. What is my Profundity killer? Isn't it Malevolence with the TIE Bomber? Isn't that what we use here? I haven't seen Profundity on defense in a while. No, we bring TIE Bomber out for reinforcement. We start with this. We bring TIE Bomber out. I don't know if this works here or not. Let's look it up. Malevolence with TIE Bomber, 42%. I might not have a good counter here. Radis with TIE Bomber, 45%. And that's what it was. It was Radis with the TIE Bomber and the shuttle. That's what it was. I mean, the Negotiator's not the worst thing there. But that's on defense, I think. Let's do the Radis thing. That sounds more interesting. Shuttle, TIE Bomber, Falcon, Comeuppance comes out, AoE. Okay. Let's try that. Nope, it's on defense. It's on defense. I guess that's what we're trying. I guess is what we're trying. Let's see. This is the lineup, right? I think this is the lineup. Let's go select Malevolence. Not what I wanted. Why are people still trying to use Executor against that? That's foolish. Yeah, Spy. Spy in the starting lineup. I guess it depends if he has Cassian out there. That's bounty hunter ships. Yeah, it's not working. Okay. All right, we're gonna try this. I don't know. I might not be able to get through this. I would not say Bane is a low investment. If you are free to play Bane, you're not gonna have him on your roster for like 2.5 years. I don't think that's a low investment. That's a lot of time you're investing. Plus, it's a ton of Kyber techs and everything else. Okay, that's important. Now I gotta get over to Outrider. Come on, come on, come on. No, stop, stop, stop shooting me. This is important. Yes, okay. Come on, guys. Get him! Yeah! There we go. Falcon, ugh. Yeah, I can't target the Rogue One or the Falcon right now. We're not home free at all. Get it out! There's no buzz droids on it, and that's hurting me. For certain me. It's got marked. I don't like that at all. Okay, we got rid of the Phantom. He didn't land a target lock, so we didn't taunt, and now my Hyena's dead. I don't know. I could probably clean this up, I would imagine. Spy's down. Let's bring out Sunfac for the stun. I need to turn now with my buzz droids so I can, or my vulture droids, so I can just assist and knock this out. Get rid of all the buffs. There we go. One, come on, give me a turn. There we go. There it is. Got him. Got him. I'm sure it's immune to stun because, you know, that's how things work now. And done. That's how we do that. That's how we do that. That is how we do that. All right, lastly but not leastly, the Malevolence. And I am going to kill this really big. I'm going to make the Malevolence wish it had never shown up to the party. And in fact, I'm going to do it with just these ships. I don't even think I need banners at this point. I think I think he's done. I think he's checked out. But if I don't need banners, let's just go ahead and use the fleet, just to make sure nothing goofy happens. We keep this team on offense specifically in case they have Leviathan. I don't even think I'm gonna need any reinforcements here. Could've got myself like 8 extra points. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I could have got myself 8 points. I didn't need any reinforcements. That's fine. All right. I think that's going to be a win. I think we're 2-0 this week. Last week was 0-3. This week we're looking really strong for a 2-0 start. With our defense running circles around our opponents, and they're not even wanting to try it at this point. So. Incoming fail and crash out with Executor versus... If Executor loses against Malevolence, you would have seen it crash. I would have crashed out like nobody's business right there. I think that's a win. I think we're going 2-0 here. So, but I still think we're gonna be stuck here. I think we're gonna be sitting right in this 3,500 range for a while, is my guess. Just with all the Relic Delta till I get my account up and running with everything. So, working on it. Okay, we're gonna do some roster reviews here. I got 6 people in line, 7. Cider Sauce, Motel Botel, Hans Yolo, Tastus Kilgore, Durzo, Joy Blanco, and Sick Shock. What did I write there? Tikso. I don't know what that is. Anyway, I got you guys in line for reviews. I'm going to take a quick little break here to drain the main vein. Hey, if you have not yet downloaded Raid Shadow Legends, now is the time. You're going to get Ezio. Assassin's Creed is now in Raid Shadow Legends. If you are an Assassin's Creed fan and you'd like to play with those guys on a hero collector basis, now is your time to play Raid Shadow Legends. Ezio is a free character just by logging into the game for 7 days, log in for 21 more days, get his perfect souls, just elevate him to the highest levels of the game. Also, you're going to get Tholen Foulbeard here by using my QR code up there at the top right or link in chat right now. You'll get Tholen Foulbeard as well. And then what you can do is use a beginner code, which is KITTYCUT, and get Cheshire Cat. You can also use another beginner code, which is, I need to, what is that? Let me look that up here. UDKING gets you ultimate death. I would recommend using either KITTYCUT or UDKING as your beginner code to get your 3rd legendary champ. 3 legendary champs in Raid Shadow Legends right now. They are sponsoring the channel. Thanks to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring our channel. Everybody, now is the time. I'm just letting you know. We also, by the way, if you're interested, we have openings in my guild. We've got several openings in the guild. We are currently working on we're getting the nightmare boss done. We're trying to get to the ultimate nightmare boss every time. You have to be at least 500,000 power to get in the guild. So if you play for a little while, you can come join my guild. It's Nooch22Good. So look for that guild out there to join it and play with me and play with our guild. That's all that I got. I'm going to take a little break here. I'll be back shortly, and then we can do some roster reviews. Let me see if I've still got that. I don't think I've got that in here anymore. I'm trying to bring that over to the... I have it here? I can't even find that anymore. Did I delete that? That's weird. All right. Well, we'll be back here in a bit. I'm going to take a quick break. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. I had to let the dogs out and take care of some business. So we are back. All right, here we are. We've got Side of Sauce is in line for review. Let's get that done. Side of Sauce, Motel Botel, Hans Yolo, Tastus Kilgore, Durzo, Joey Blanco, and I don't know what I wrote here. Sick Shock. I don't know what that says. Are you still here, that person? Sick Shock. C-I-K, Shock. Okay, I did write it. That's what I wrote. All right. That's let's go over this. Take care of some stuff. Hang on. All right, Side of Sauce, 635-454-557. Where am I here? There. Okay. What wasn't your name Hans Yolo before? Was that somebody else? I feel like somebody... I did call you Hans Yolo. There was somebody here at some point named Hans Yolo, so that's my fault for saying it on you. That's not your name. Sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, we had somebody here that was named Hans Yolo. Hey, Sean, what's up? Okay, so your mod score is 0.49.95. Your squad GP is 5.89. Ugh. There's the front page. Guess the galactic power, everybody. Oh boy. Okay. Stretch. All right, folks, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look and see what we got. We are at 9.462 million galactic power. Adam L said 8.7. Chill Plays, 9.25. Tastus, 9.4. And Tastus is the winner. You are too late, Lunar. All right, let's get that mod score. This is a bad mod score. But let's take a look. 0.49, 0.95. Well, you're improving. You're improving in the course of the last month. And let's see here. Hold on, sorry. Checking some side stuff at the moment. All right. So you did improve on your mods. It's still a bad mod score. I can't make excuses for it, but it's something that you're working on. 9462005. So bad mods, working on them. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it because your mods have improved and you are working on them. So that's a good thing. Let's get the timer started here. Okay, so we got Executor. You said you just got Balin's Skull. Just finished base work. Balin working on Leviathan. Unsure what to do after that. Okay, so, I mean, we've got the roster here. Executor, Profundity. Okay. Let's take a look at that Leviathan farm. Yep. We got everything else, right? One thing I would tell you, and I've been telling everybody a lot of this lately, I would definitely farm your Vulture Droid, your Jedi Counselor Starfighter, your Gauntlet Starfighter, your TIE Reaper, your Marauder. On an account like this at almost 10 million, you want to have all your ships farmed. Having all your ships farmed gives you maximum flexibility for when they release a ship like Rogue One or a ship like B-Wing, and you're sitting there and you've already got all the ships done at 7 stars. You don't have to go and then do something separate like get Kyle Katarn's ship, which I don't think you have here. Yeah, you don't have Kyle Katarn's ship, which I can never remember. The Falcon's Crest, the Razor Claw, I don't remember what it's called. Hawk Claw, I can't remember. Anyway, now I want to get it. Not the Ebon Hawk. Raven's Claw? Is that what it is? Raven's Claw? Anyway, you should be working on farming all of the ships that you have not farmed to 7 stars on the roster. Reason being, Capital Games has given a very clear indication. We've had Leviathan for basically 3 years now as they haven't launched a capital ship since Leviathan. They really don't look like they want to launch capital ships in Galaxy of Heroes right now. And you want to have all of the ships filled out so when those lifters come, you're ready for them. In fact, I might make a video about that tomorrow. And I'm going to use your roster as a... Yeah. Okay. Raven's Claw. Yeah, so you want to start doing that for sure. That's something you want to get on top of. Now, you've done some good Datacron farming with all the Datacrons they gave us, so that actually is making up for some of the, the lack of mods right now, and the fact that where are you in Grand Arena? Chromium 4, with those Datacrons and your roster, you should be in a Rhodium you should be in a Rhodium ASAP. By the time these Datacrons expire, if you're not in a Rhodium, you're doing it wrong. Okay? Because most people in Chromium aren't farming those Datacrons like that. You got 2 Galactic Legends. You've got great ships. You got 2 Galactic Legends. If you put that Profundity back on defense, a lot of people in Chromium are not going to beat that. You said you just finished Balin. I don't think you finished him. I think you unlocked him. He's definitely not finished yet, but he's unlocked. You got his Zetas and Omicron. You already got all the Mandalorians for Bo-Katan. I would work on Bo-Katan. Yeah, I would work on Bo-Katan. You didn't have her, right? Am I missing something? No. Oh, there she... No. Yeah, I would work on Bo-Katan Mandalore. Would be a really good add to this account. I would also go get Kylo. Just get Kylo. Get Rey. Get Sith Eternal. I mean, these are low-hanging fruit for you right now. Kylo, Rey, Sith Eternal. You should be able to knock those out. Bam, bam. So Bo-Katan, Mandalore, those 3 galactic legends. Get your Leviathan. That's everything you're working on, man. Yeah, the Bo-Katan event could be a real problem with your bad mods. It really could be. That's pretty awful. You're like 1 character off 6 GLs. I could see that. I mean, you're probably off just close to Jedi Master Kenobi as well. Yep. I think with an account like this, that I would really spend my time just hammering out Galactic Legends. Just Galactic Legend, Galactic Legend, Galactic Legend, Bo-Katan, Mandalore, Galactic. Just knock them out. Get them on the roster. They work in every game mode, then you can move on from there. That's what I would do. Get your Leviathan, get all your Galactic Legends done, and maybe Bo-Katan, Mandalore, maybe Starkiller in between there, but that's what I'd be working on right now. Motel Botel. I want to see. Hang on a second. Yep. Motel Belto there. Do not J. Pups with lightsabers. Good lord, man. Carbonite. Carbonite 3 with Executor and Kylo. You're the guy that I hate. You're the guy that I run into and I'm like, why am I playing this guy in Carbonite Grand Arena? We are at 2.52, 3.39 with a squad GP of 4. Guess the galactic power. He could get Jedi Master Luke, but who cares? I mean, I guess in Chromium, Jedi Master Luke might matter, but... All right, folks, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look. We are at 6.331 million over on Twitch. 6.331. Nope. 6.25 from Lunar. 6.29 from Chill Plays. 6.3 from iReader. There we go. Okay. 6.3 million. We have a 5-star executor. That's a big galactic power. You could field something here for sure. No. So you got a home 1 fleet that's working for you a little bit. You've got some work on ships. Looks like you got the Radis, so you probably have Ray. You should be farming Negotiator Malevolence with your Get To currency, unless you're just gonna buy. Are you out there, Motel Botel? But you should be farming Malevolence and Negotiator with your Get To currency. If you're not, you're doing it wrong. So that's something to be aware of, unless you're just planning to buy them the next time the bundle comes around. But that's something to be aware of that I don't see on the roster, and is kind of a miss. And you would need that Separatist fleet to go along with those, with the Malevolence when you get that. But you're working on that Galactic Republic fleet. I didn't register the mod score. Let's go and do that. 2.52, 3.39. Do the count. And galactic power is 6331031. Okay. Using Get To for Rolo right now. Yeah, but you weren't using it for... it doesn't look like... At 6 million, you should have one of those ships activated at least. Really, probably both of them. But I get it using it for Rolo. I get that. All right, so 6.3 million, 3.39... You're a little below average. You're not like exceedingly ridiculously below, but you're a little below average on mods. So you need to work on the mods a little bit. We got Rey, we got Kylo. That's what I thought from the ships. We got Balin, Bo-Katan, Mandalore. So we got some GL killers here. Star Killer, Terran Malicos. Terran Malicos. That was, you bought that bundle, didn't you? Treya, Peridia Pals. Poncho Bros. All right, so where this roster is. Here's where this roster is, Moto Boat. You started a month ago. You started the game a month ago? Where's user 1234? What the what? You started a month ago? Do you have a month ago? You started
Nucci, do you
a
have time
month
for my
ago.
mod score update? If so, 155 by 318x261.
One month. In the last month, have you done anything with your life other than play Star Wars Galaxy Heroes? I'm just asking. I'm just wondering. Wow. Holy crap, Nuggets, man. Wampa's 6 stars. Well, you've got just this is a crazy roster for starting a month ago. I don't even, I mean, your mods are just slightly below average. Yeah, for 1 month playing, your mod score is kind of a killer, actually. Especially with the depth of your roster. Hey, Ranger's raiding over there on Twitch. What's up, Ranger? How you doing, buddy? One month. So for those just tuning in from Ranger, this player has been playing, Motel Boto has been playing the game for 1 month. 1 month. 6 million galactic power, 5-star executor, Rey and Kylo, and Sith Eternal Emperor, Balin, Bo-Katan Mandalore, Poncho Bros at Relic 7, Peridia Pals at Relic 7, Treya, Great Mothers, Terran Malicos bundle, Star Killer. This is a crush fest, man. You have taken the game of Galaxy Heroes and you have bent it to your will. Here's a question for you. I have a question for you, Motel Botel. And your mods, by the way, are being slightly below average after playing for a month and having a roster at this depth. Here's my question. Are you going to do the slow farm for Leia over the next 3 to 4 months? Is that it? I mean, or are you going to go out and like buy stuff to get Leia before you even, because they're going to give you all those Lightspeed tokens the next few months. I would recommend, I mean, you already got Bo-Katan Mandalore. I would recommend just getting Leia with the stuff they give you, and I work on Jabba right now. You're going to get these Inquisitors pretty soon. I probably would get to work on Gas 501st. Yeah, I would get to work on Gas because you're gonna have all these Leia tokens are coming out. You're gonna work your way toward Jabba as well. I'd work on Jabba and Jedi Knight Luke, although you're gonna get that CLS token here in a couple months or like a month and a half. I would waiting for R2D2, you might just gear up CLS. I mean, if that's what you want to do, you can do it. If I was looking at this, I'd be working on getting my Gas 501st up, because Gas leads you to Lord Vader and Ahsoka and Hondo Onaka as GLs, which also is going to end up kind of tying you in for Jedi Master Kenobi as well, because all that stuff overlaps with Jedi Master Kenobi. So that's what I'd be working on, and I would get Leia in the time allotted that they give it to you, and also work on Jabba during that time. That's how I would be doing the roster right now. Wow. You've been playing 1 month. That's incredible. What a crazy, crazy roster you got, man. Well, buddy, you've just taken the game and just made it yours. So welcome aboard. Here's all these Hyperdrive bundle characters. So that's what I would do. Those Profundals will come out again at some point. Profundity bundles. Yeah, Bison's U-Wing, you're not going to have it. You just can't really get your hands on that. Save all you get one after Wampa for Gas. Yeah, man. Just great roster. Just incredible. Nice. Big flex, everybody. That's a big flex from Motel Botel. 1 month playing the game. Craziness. Hans Solo, who I called Hans YOLO. Han Solo Kairagabe. I don't know what that means, but okay. Kairagabe. We got Inquisitors here. We got a home one there with the Bounty Hunters. That's take out the profundity. We got Bronzium 2. $1.69, 2.66, 4.35 million squad GP. There's the front page. Guess the galactic power. That's a good question, Moto. Had you played the game at all before a month ago, or was it just all completely brand new to you a month ago? I'm curious about that. It's not a baby whale. That's a whale. He's crackening. He's crackening all over the place. Crack-a-lackening. You've been on and off since 2015, started fresh last month. There it is. Alright folks, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look. We are at 7 million Galactic, 7.014. 7 million even from Chill Plays. Lunar was late with the 7 million. Scuba Steve! What's up, Scuba Steve? You're over, buddy. Scuba Steve! Alright, so it looks like it goes to Chill Plays. Scuba Steve, I'm gonna send you a text right now. Scuba Steve! Alright, so we are at, let's see here, 7 million. Yes, but you can't go over. Actually, no, 7 is not. What? Isn't 7 closer to 7.18 than 7.18 to 7.27? What? Yeah? And they were over anyway. Scuba Steve is one of my oldest friends in the entire world. I just noticed he texted that. I just noticed he sent a message. That's all. That's all, Fringe. I like it when I see Scuba Steve's name. It's good to see him. That's all. He lost. He sucks. He sucks at guessing I think that's what we could say. Scuba Steve sucks at guessing galactic power. I'm on board. I think you misread me there a little bit, though. Scuba Steve, you got to do better. Yes, every third person has come on the stream and said, did you see the data mines, all the Lightspeed tokens for Spider Mode? Yes, we've all seen it. Yes. This game, I will tell you guys, I think we're going to see Relic 11 like in the next 6 months. I think they are going to start just power basing this game like crazy. Because if they're giving away all these characters at Relic levels, they have to be pushing people toward getting... I mean, I think it's good. Anyway. Yeah, see? Even Scuba Steve, who talks about him in third person, agrees. Who's Adam Sandler? iFruit? Okay, let's get this galactic power registered here. .69, 2.66. Hold on. There we go. We did this before. So, it's not going to be a good mod score, but we did it in November, and it's a big improvement. 1.69, 2.66. And 7014473. All right, so 7,000,000, 2.66. That's a low mod score, but the improvement was tremendous. Just tremendous improvement. Really nice. Nice job. Okay, let's get the timer started here. Hang on, before we start the timer, I'm just... Hold on.
Can I get a review? 465,594,875.
Yep, we'll get it done, Lunar. And yours will be the last one today. Gotcha. All right. Hansiola, let's get this going. Okay, so we're at 7 million. We got Executor and Profundity both there. You guys know my deal. I'm of a mind that you want to push these to 7 stars as fast as you can. I know not everybody is in the same mode, so that's my opinion. Again, I'm going to say farm all these ships to 7 stars. As you get closer to 10 million, you want to have all the ships in the game farmed to 7 stars. So you're ready for whatever comes after, and you've got to start thinking about the Leviathan as well with the Fury class Interceptor and Malgus. As far as what are we doing here, Hans? Not really into Datacron farming. What are we doing here, Hans? 7 million. I mean, we got Poncho Bros. We've got... Are you actively, like, avoiding Galactic Legends? I need your take on this, because... It looks like you're farming Galactic Legend Leia. I saw Nisa and I saw the Scout Trooper. We always called the Biker Scout back in the day. Nobody knows Orange Power. Nobody knows. What do you want to do, man? Because it's time to go get some Galactic Legends. It's time. I don't think you got these guys. You do. I would. You haven't even farmed, like, the good characters, you know? You haven't even farmed, like... You know what I'm saying? Like, you just bought a bunch of bundles. I would get to work on Kylo and Rey right away and get them both done. Probably Sith Eternal Emperor. Move your way into Leia, or maybe do Leia now and then Jabba. So just Kylo, Rey, Leia, Jabba in some order. Get them done. You can work on your Peridia pals. But it's time. It is time for you to start getting some Galactic Legends. 7 million, not even Galactic Legends. The thing about it is that we all know that Galactic Legends are counterable in Grand Arena. You just watch me do it like 5 times today with other teams under Galactic Legends. But we plan our entire attack and defense strategy in the game around them. And then they also... Excuse me, I'm just belching. They also work in all the other game modes, so it's time to... It's time for you to start farming the Galactic Legends. I don't know what else you're gonna do on here and what your other plans are. I would just move into that. Jedi Knight Luke, Leia Organa, Jabba the Hutt, Kylo, Rey, even Sith Eternal. It's just time for you to move into that phase of your game and start farming your Galactic Legends. And you'll need to get some of these relics up too. You know, Relic 5 isn't really going to get it done for you anymore. So that's what I'd be working on. That's what I'd be working on. That's what I got. I don't have much else to say. I mean, you can get your Revens up, but that's... Every one of these farms that you do right now is just going to hold you back from getting your Galactic Legends done. So I'm just working on Galactic Legends. You got to prioritize something, and the more you keep prioritizing these side farms, the more you just kind of hold yourself back a little bit. All right? Did we register that mod score? What did I say about the mod score? Yeah, so we said it was... I don't remember. Oh, we did it 2 months ago, and it's improved a lot, even though it's not great still. Got it, yeah. That's what I work on, man. That's what you should be all about. Aight? Past this, let's take a look. Kilgore, New Down, we've seen this roster a lot over time. .43, 7.42, Squad GP 7.46. There's your front page. Guess the Galactic Power. Don't try. There is no try. Hans Solo, there is... come on. You know this. You know this. Come on. There's nobody watching this channel that would ever say, I will try. There is no try. Good Lord. Du wirst Versuch. Exactly. Do or do not. One of the greatest quotes. Yes, I do hear this music in my sleep. What'll happen is... what'll happen is... Not this music specifically, but like... I'll be making a video or something, and I run... You know, through video, I'll run like One Piece music through the video. And the video ends, and I still hear the music. I'm like, is it still... I'm like looking down. Is it still on? It's not still on. But I still hear it. Time is up, guesses are in. Let's take a look. 11.859 million galactic power. 11.2 from Sovereign Winter. What's up, Sovereign? How you doing? I don't know. No, you're over, Nathan Tischler. 11.34 from Jacob Garcia. Jacob Garcia, 11.34 is the closest we got. .43, 7.42. All right. Eleven 859.764. So 11.8 million, 7.42. You are, you know, you're below average of this. Now, we may need to relook at these averages to see where they really fall, but that's where you are right now. But, yeah, so your mod score is low. Your mod score is low. Get the timer started. We got Profanity, Executor again. I'm pushing the 7 stars. A lot of you guys aren't. We got Negotiator there. 11 million. You need to farm. You got to farm all your ships. Raven's Claw, MG 100, Rogue One just became farmable. Farm all those ships. Get them done. Do you have the TIE Reaper? Yeah. That's my Emperor Shuttle. I would take all these ships and farm them all. I would make it a priority to get all of them to 7 stars. I don't want to keep saying it. I'll probably make a video for tomorrow about how everybody should be doing that. If you focus on Leviathan, you're only 1 relic on HK away, so after I'm going to be upping relics on Bane and other good people. I think that's a good idea. Let's take a look. Well, Jedi Master Luke at 10, how's that working out for you? Unfortunately, it probably isn't. It probably is not working out for you. Sorry. I'd like to think differently, but I just don't see any way Relic 10 Jedi Master Luke is doing anything that much differently than Relic 9 Jedi Master Luke. You would really hope so with all the protection, but I mean, you got everything on here, man. I don't know if I'm gonna have a lot of input. I know we've seen your roster a lot, and it's been nice over time, and we're working on Pirate King Hondo Onaka, and looks like Ahsoka is on the docket as well. It's a good-looking roster, man. Good job. I don't have much else to say. Yeah, underwhelming I think that would undersell it a little bit. I'm not gonna do it. I had a political joke that I'm not gonna make. So, it's a good roster. You do need to work on. You mentioned it, but your relic levels need to be. You need to move them up. Like your Galactic Legends at 7, that's not gonna do it for anybody. Even Gas at 8, Ezra Bridger at 5. That needs. You need to pump up the volume on that a lot. But you got a lot of relic levels here that need to be worked on. Yeah, it goes to 7 pretty fast, and then yeah. So you're right. You've got you. Here's the thing, Tastus. You know everything you got to work on. Just finished all Proving Grounds as well. So gearing up Luthen. Cool, man. Absolutely cool. Looking good. Mod score needs to be worked on, but I know you're working on it, and looks good. Anybody got anything to say? See, you think Jedi Master Luke's going to work because he's going to get a bunch of extra protection out of the Relic 10, but then basically his kit still sucks so bad it doesn't matter. What does that do on his basic? This attack will critically hit if able and can't be countered. It wouldn't hurt you to have that. He can do some pretty good damage on his base when he does, but you know, again, you got other stuff to spend on. Kind of a slow Jedi Master Luke without a speed set on him. Yeah, if you just finished all Proving Grounds. Yeah, so Luthen. Are you really want to get Luthen? Do you need Luthen? I don't. You don't have Zetas on Mon. I wouldn't worry about Luthen. That team is very yesterday. I wouldn't be killing yourself for Luthen at this point. In fact. He's done. You can add some Zetas to Maul. I'm not very excited about Luthen. You can do it if you want. It's your roster, but that doesn't get me going. Ooh, how about some Coliseum action? Then we can look at Durzo's roster. Let's go Coliseum, baby. Here we go. Who doesn't want a little Coliseum action in their life? I don't want her to attack again. Trying to spread this damage around until we get him low enough to take him out in one turn. See, she hits twice when there's a debuff. You don't want her doing, you don't want her doing that on somebody with only one stack. Still okay. gonna have to hit somebody now. No, I don't. I can just use the special. Okay, there we go. She attacks again on her basic if they have a debuff, so you don't want to hit somebody twice until they got one shield, because then you'll remove all their shields. I need to heal with Chewie, actually, here. Or we can just get after this. Let's get after him. Let's see what happens. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm gonna heal up. Yeah, we didn't knock him out. He's, oh, we didn't. Okay, okay, no AoE. What you gotta do, too, is pay attention to who did the AoEs last, and that will be the one you want to focus on because they won't do it next time. We gotta knock this guy out. Come on. Somebody get him out of here. Okay. Do I have a heal on me right now? Probably not. Yeah, we're taking beatings now. But I don't think we had touched this level before from the looks of things. Let's just dial in on Chuckles the Wonder Monkey over here. Ah, that did it. Now he's gonna start killing us. Missed! We gotta get in there. Alright. Well, that's a new high, right? Let's see if I can upgrade anybody now. Ooh, she's at 65. Let's take Luke to 65. Does he get a leader upgrade at that point? Nope, just stats. We have no more ability upgrades till 85, so let's take it one by one here. No, she's at 65. We'll take him to 65. And we'll take Chewie up to 64. Alright. And I'm not doing that again. Alright, Durzo, let's take a look. Durzo got the Stranger. We've got Kylo. We got Profanity. We're in a Rhodium 3. .41, 2.85, Squad GP 6.89. There's the front page. Guess the galactic power. All right, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look, see what we got. We are at 10.544 million, 9.99 from Sovereign. 10.34 from Master Valu Tam, 10.4 from Motel Botel. There you go. That's your wiener. The new guy. The new guy. Whoops. All right. $1.41, 2.85. $10,544,929. Yep, bad mod score, but he knows it, and he's, you know, it's moderate progress, so there you go with the mod score. Let's take a look, Durzo. Working on Ray, slowly unlocking her. Got 6 conquest tunes last time, so I'm working on them and trying to work on my mods one team at a time. You know, that's how you gotta do it. Yeah, so that is a place that you get to in the game. You know, again, at 10 million, get these ships farmed. You need all the ships farmed. And you need Leviathan in there too. But 6 conquest tunes unlock. Wow, you got the Stranger at Relic 10. You took the Stranger to Relic 10? Sorry, I got some stuff going on here. All right. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of that. Just honestly. But you got his team up and running. I mean, you have Stranger, Starkiller, Maul, and then you got to bring in, I guess, count what I'm told, Cal Kestis and General Kenobi for it to really work, which is crazy that I gotta break apart like every team to make that one team work. I'm just not a fan of that. I'm just not a fan. So who all did you get? Starkiller, not Starkiller. Terran Malicos, Maul, Stranger. Looks like you worked on them all already. You've beaten every GL except Esokara with him without the Omis. In Squad Arena. I mean, I get it. I get, yeah. I'm just not excited about the guy right now. Now, when I get Spider Maul, it's going to make a huge difference. Spider Maul with the Stranger is going to be a ridiculous thing. Then Maul can move back onto the Seer team, and he can take the place of Starkiller on that team, which is going to be a big positive, I think. So, but just right now, I know everybody's really excited about the Stranger. He just isn't really doing a lot for me at the moment. Getting Ray done. Got Zori being, looks like that was a Lightspeed token. So you're going to need, is it 1 Zeta or 2 Zetas and an Omicron and Zori? I really do like that Zori Bliss team. I got a couple of holes with that team at Relic 5. I got a couple holds of that team at Relic 5 in Grand Arena, which is crazy. Now, I've got the Rose Omicron, too, so that matters. But, anyway. Kylo's 10, Jabba, Leia, Luke, Sith Eternal, Jedi Master Kenobi. Rey's going to be in there. I mean, everything looks right, man. Everything looks good. Then you got gas ready so you can jump into the second part of Galactic Legends. Everything looks good, Durzo. Everything looks really good. I don't know if I have a lot to offer, you know? You got Dark Trooper Moff Gideon, Queen Amidala, Bat, LA, MK, BS, Boba Sign of Django, I don't know what LA and MK are. Sorry. Luthen, okay, and MK. Is MK Malicos? That's not what I don't think that's right. I don't think I would have bothered with Boba Fett Sign of Django. I don't think I would have done that. Maz Kanata, okay. Ben Solo. Well, Ben Solo you'll need for... Man, you invested heavily in these guys. I mean, Ben Solo's not upgraded yet. You'll need him for Rey. But the other ones you just popped them, man. You just went straight to, like, Smash Fest with those Proving Grounds characters. Got Pronto Bros, Peridia Pals. Yeah, I mean, it's Rey, and then get your gas up and move into the other farms. Doing some Datacron farming. This is... I think anybody that could do any kind of Datacron farming, now is that time. Just get it done. I mean, these Datacrons are going to last you for... How long do they last? 3 months? 4 months? I think it's 4 months, right? Yeah, these came out in November, and they last through April through March. These are going to last all the way through mid-March. And these Datacrons are just absolute bangers. So, you like the Stranger shit all the way with this team. Now, there you go. I mean, we all play the game because we like the characters. So, that's it, man. Durzo looks good, man. The roster looks good. Everything's in order. Get her done. Keep working on those mods. I fully approve. I really would like to see 7 stars here, but if these are working for you, you know, that's my motto. If people ask you, how far do I go with this? And it's like, is it working for you? Yeah, then that's how far you go with it for now. Later, you got to fix it, but right now, if it's working. I really would be working on farming some ships here, just to get them all farmed for that next lifter that comes out, whenever that is. Joey Blanco, you here? Joey! Return to the people! Caloran back. We got Mace Windu in there with the Endurance. Pretty new account, Carbonite 4. I can imagine you're struggling to keep up crystals. You're a fairly new player, and having all that stuff is pretty, you know, that's pretty deep. Joey! 1.27, 1.23, 0.82 squad GP. I like that mod score. Yes, the Galactic Power. Are you in the Clank? Return to the... Oh, I'm in that. That's the, that's what... How? Dang it! I just smashed my fingers. Golly. So that's where the Leia, the new too short for a stormtrooper, that's where that guild, that's where that account sits. In the Return of the People. Nice! Joey! All right, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look. 1.426 million, 1.45, bar down, you're over. Whoa, what are you guys guessing here? Look, just for reference, Squad GP times 2 minus 15 to 20%. So that'd be 1.6 minus 10% would be like, so yeah, somewhere in that range. That's what you're looking for. 1.314, Scuba Steve. 1.43, Heroes Knights is over. Scuba Steve, you got prices right at 1.32 from Lunar. That was uncalled for. Why got a prices right, Scuba Steve, like that? He was so excited, he thought he had it. $1.27, 1.23. Wait a minute, I've never seen that before. The top 110 is lower than the overall mod score? I think you've got some of these good mods, one or two of them that aren't applied to a character. Make sure you got all your good mods applied to characters. That's what I would say there, because I think that's what's going on. 1426355. All right, we're at 1.23, 1.4 million. It's going to be a good mod score. It's going to be a little bit above average. A little bit. There you go. Okay, so what do we got over here? We're just getting started. So I always recommend you got to go one of two ways at the beginning. You've either got to go get this Galactic Republic fleet with Marauder, or you got to go with the Executor. It looks like you're going the Marauder path. So that's going to be your Sanjita path rather than your Nooch Too Good path. I get it. This can work for you. It's a little more, it's a quicker, easier, more seductive path, but you got to go out there and farm your Bad Batch, which you're doing. And right now, I'll be honest, right now with the way that we get Lightspeed tokens, I don't think farming Bad Batch is all that insane. You know, you can get them with Lightspeed tokens, your own independent ones. Yeah, I think this is probably more of a realistic farming path now than it ever was at any point of the past. So I could support you going after this fleet. I know you didn't get it from me, but I could support that. I still think you should be working on getting the Executor as soon as you can. But, you know, I support that. I support that. Padawan, it looks like this is all Lightspeed tokens. We got Wampa in there. You're going to need to get an Omicron. Without the Omicron, that's a Zeta and Omicron on this ability, Cornered Beast. Don't do this one. Don't do that Zeta. It's Furious fills you. Cornered Beast, put that on there. That makes her an absolute monster in Grand Arena, but without that, she's really nothing. I mean, literally nothing. And you can use her. I have used Wampa from time to time in like territory battles when I'm on the low levels, and she does all right in there with like a Vader team, but you need that Omicron on there. I can see you're working your way toward Leia Organa, which is what you should be doing. You're working your way toward Poncho Bros, which you should be doing. Peridia Pals. I think you're doing everything right. I think on this roster, Joey Fatone, you're doing a whole lot of things correct. And I like the path of the roster. Your mod score is good. You're taking care of your fleets. You're getting your assault battles worked up. You're about to get some Inquisitors. You're upgrading the characters. Yeah, I just think you're doing a good job. I don't really feel like I don't have a lot to... This is my problem here, guys. This is what I keep saying is all these roster reviews. I mean, this is great. I really like your roster, and it's a really good way to start the game. I'm just not sure what I have to add here. I think you're on a good path. One thing you might want to do is in the background, farm for Java. Do some farming for Java in the background, because you're going to be able to get Bo-Katan Mandalore. You're farming IG-12 and Grogu. You're going to get the Legacy tokens for the rest of it. Everything looks really good here. I would be farming some stuff for Java in the background, maybe on this account. And I still think Executor should be an early game target, even if you're going for the Endurance. That's just one man's opinion. And if you're doing Endurance, level 1 isn't going to really work out for you. You need to level up that Endurance as well. It looks good, man. Joey, good job. Don't really need Datacrons yet. I fully support your roster choices. You think it's worth going for Han since we get the CLS? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Use your Mark 1 currency to get Han and then Traya and General Kenobi. That Mark 1 currency being invested in Han, Traya, and General Kenobi will never do you wrong. Never. So, yes, absolutely, Han is worth the investment. 100%. And there you go. Any more questions, drop them in there, because I got nothing else to say. It's a really good start. Usually top 5 after 1.5 months. Yeah, that Endurance Fleet, like I said, is a quicker, easier, more seductive path than the Executor, for sure. Get you there, and that's why Sanjita really pumps it, and I don't think he's wrong for doing that. It's just a different choice. But you can use that Endurance Fleet can get you to the top of Fleet Arena faster. There you go. I like it, man. You've done a really good job. This is a really good account. Nice work. CIK Shock. On shot first. True. Begin again. We got Bane, Relic 10, Bronzium 1. You really didn't need Bane, Relic 10. I still kill everything with him at Relic 8. Just FYI. You did it. So. Profundity. $1.45, 2.62, 5.44 million squad GP. There's the front page. Guess the galactic power. Excuse me. Red Dragon God has joined the stream. Let's say hello. All right, the time is up and the guesses are in. Sorry, let's take a look. 8.6 million. Now you're over, Nathan. 8.4 from Park King. Kane. Michael Kane. All right, Park Kane, you win. Get the mod score up. 1.45, 2.62. Ooh, we did this one before. Oh, your mod score dropped. Your mod score went down pretty significantly. 8647422. Your galactic power went through the roof. So your galactic power went absolutely bonkers crazy, and your mod score dropped. So that's unfortunate. That's a really low mod score too. Double GP mods can't keep up. Yeah, it's kind of pretty normal, pretty typical anymore, unfortunately. All right, we got Malevolence Negotiator, Profundity, and no Executor. I always think that's a mistake, but maybe you bought those Profundals and did it that way. You know, because the thing is, you got to farm the Falcon to get. Was Raven's Claw on the Profundals? No, that looks like a. You bought the Profundals. No shame in that. You need to go get the Executor, which looks like you're on track to do here. Yeah, looks like you'll have Executor this month, huh? Okay, well, ships look okay. Again, you're getting close to 10 million. You should be, like, filling in holes for some of the ships you don't have. Just make sure you got them for later. Looks like Executor's ready. Leia and Bane. Leia's your only Galactic Legend, huh? That's a really big score to only have one Galactic Legend. We saw that earlier, too. Relic 9 Poncho Bros. Relic 7 Peridia Pals, I think. Yeah. You've got Zuckuss and Forlom at Relic 7. Wow, that's an investment. Are they really... Did they do much for bounty hunters? Somebody tell me if I'm missing it. I haven't heard much talk of Forlom and Zuckuss really being big lifters for bounty hunters. It feels like maybe they're just the cursor for a new ship to come in the game, or a ship or two, right? I think they have a ship together, right? So, you should go get Jabba. Looks like you're close to being ready for Jabba, too. Yeah, you should go get Jabba. Ooh. What's holding you off from Jedi Knight Luke? I think I saw Chewie in purple. So you gotta get Chewie up. Gotta get 3PO up. I'm going after Jedi Knight Luke and Jabba the Hutt really hard on this account. That would be my next big goal in the account. You got Jedi Knight Cal. Work on the Stranger. Do you have a team to go with him? I guess so. Well, you gotta get Starkiller up. And then I guess you get Spider Legs Maul and you'll have a team. Yeah, Giant Luke needs C-3PO. And... Oh, this is your friends roster. That's right. I forgot about that. Kylo should be finished for sure. Kylo is something that should be finished. Ray, maybe. Maybe you buy this other bundle. You know, it's in the game right now. You can buy this bundle at Relic 5. So maybe you go spend 10, 15 bucks on this bundle. But if you don't have the rat, you have the Radis, yeah. So I would say Kylo and Rey are the next targets here. No Ben Solo yet. Yeah, I'm looking at this. It's time to start layering in those Galactic Legends. Work on Jabba in the background. Get Kylo and Rey up and running, and work. And the executive's gonna be here shortly. So that's the things I'd be working. Jedi Knight Luke leads you to Jabba the Hutt. Get your Star Killer and Stranger finished, I guess, since you've got them on the roster. That's stuff I'd be working on. Fixing some mods. The mod score really dropped off. We got some Datacron farms. So yeah, a lot of Datacron work done here, and that's a good thing. That's smart. You don't need crit chance. Don't re-roll this crit chance. And get the good abilities here. You can roll all day. You can roll these all day and all night. Get the good abilities here. Know what I mean? Maybe you're not even using all those. I don't know. Every cron should have the big wordy level 6 thing in there. That's what I got to say there. Them's my thoughts. What will do you last? He's maxed on me. He can use him bronze. That makes sense. That makes sense. How would this work here? Lunar procs. There's kind of that looks like kind of lunar a little bit. The Republic, my Gito. I feel like I've seen that before. .17, 1.44, 2.86 million squad GP, front page, guess galactic power. You think they're meant to go with Dad Bod, Boba, and the newest Saj? Ah, I think that's right. I think that's right. Yeah, that's a good take. All right, guys, time is up. Guesses are in. Let's take a look. 5.113. 4.9 from Park Kane, and you win. .17, 1.44. 5113-603. So 5 million, 1.44. That's a little low. That's a little low. You're working toward executor. Let me get the timer going here. Sluty, you out there? Working toward executor. We got negotiator at 5 stars. Punishing one's being worked. We got IG 2000. So we're working on it. Okay. Well, Executor, Leia, and then Jabba is a really great way to farm this roster. Just to be very direct, you're up next, Ludy. You're going last. So that's a really great way to farm this roster, and yeah. You've also got, you know, a workable Galactic Republic roster. And a workable Home 1 roster with that Rebel B-Wing in there. So you got workable stuff here. I'm not like super like jazzed about the whole thing, but I like what you got put together here. You'll have Executor soon. Leia's coming with the tokens. Jabba in the background. We got Kylo. You got Starkiller. Got Hondo up for some reason. Looks like we got Balin. Got Shinati and Merrick there. So you're also working on Balin, which is a smart move. You just saw me today. I beat Ahsoka. Ahsoka with a regular Ahsoka in lineup is just low-hanging fruit for Balin. You got the right mindset, man. I mean, now, so Leia and Jabba and Balin, I think those are really 3 great choices. You need Jedi Knight Luke. One thing you do want to do with your roster is Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan are really important. That's an assault battle. You get them to Relic 7 and then even Relic 9, well, more importantly Relic 9, but Relic 7. That's a lot of stuff you're going to be pumping into a lot of resources and relic materials and mods and everything that you'll be getting every single month by working on Master Qui-Gon and Padawan Obi-Wan, and then also Night Trooper, Death Trooper, Peridia, and Captain Enoch. So I would be working on those characters as well, those 5 characters. Padawan Obi-Wan, Master Qui-Gon, then the Peridia Pals, your Poncho Bros and your Peridia Pals. Those are 2 really important assault battles to get on your roster. To fill up everything as you go, just to completely continue to bring assault battle farming. I talk about it a lot here, and you can look back. I've got a video here recently about the best teams for all the assault battles. The assault battle farming is what fills up your roster or continues to fuel your roster on a monthly basis. It's like the oil that makes your engine lubricated. So you do want to work on the Peridia Pals and the Poncho Bros for sure while you're doing everything else that you're doing on the roster. But everything looks good here. I mean, your mod's got to get caught up, but you're aware of it, so I don't want to, I don't want to beat a dead horse there, I mean, looks good. Did you have Leia? No, you had... Nobody was at 10 yet, right? Okay, I was thinking Leia was at 10, so... Yeah, I think you're on the right path. Everything you're doing is on the right path. Got any questions? I can answer one question. I'll be pull up Slooty's roster here. Whether side farms or you're working on Balin, I think that was the side farm to have. I would work on... Your side farms are your Poncho Bros and your Pretty Pals and Balin while you're doing Leia and Jabba. Your side farm... Those are your side farms. Trade team's never a bad thing to have around, but those are your side farms. You got work to do there yet, so yeah. Get ready, boys and girls. Here comes a roster. Slooty, who is my NPC support in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. The biggest mod score we ever see, all the livelong day. 25.12, 61.55. There's the front page. Oh, what was the 10.55? You can't even see it here. 10.55 million is the, what do we call it? The Squad GP. Everybody? Guess the galactic power. All right, guys, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look. 16.375. 16.2 from Lunar. I'm very suspicious of you at this point, Lunar. Every time you have guessed, you've been within like 150,000. So I'm very suspicious of you at this point. So I'm going to say Lunar gets it with a special nod to Han Solo at 15.3. He's a little bit late. We had a 15.1 from Adam and a 15.3 from Nick. Oh, actually, 15.3 from Nick Stelmach. Yeah, every guess from Lunar was like 100,000 below or like right on it. Just, I'm so... Suspicion sets in. Perhaps it's unwarranted, but that's where we are. All right, let's register this mod score. This is, of course, the highest mod score we have. This is the mod score right now, right there. And there's everybody else. There's Slooties. So let's pull this up. $25.12, 61.55. Your mods are improving, Slooty. Good job. And Galactic Power is at 16,375,215. And how is Paw Patrol doing these days? So if we zoom out, there's Slooty, and there's the rest of you. Here's Slooty, and here's the rest of you schlubs. All of you guys are complete losers when compared to Slooty. It's like when people compare me to Brad Pitt. I don't know what they're thinking, but it happens. It's a giant roster. It's a huge roster. It's got everything on it. It's making everybody's day. It's crushing the opponents. It's doing the work. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 relic 10s. If you ever wanted to see, and the lowest character is relic 7. Ugnaught is relic 7. Life is good in Cawland? Or is it Cawland? I think it's Cawland. Sudi, thanks for all the support, buddy. I mean, there's nothing to say, obviously. It's a big banger of a roster. You are a special person. I don't care what your mother says about you. You're a special person, Sluty. And this is a Crushing roster. Not a Prussian roster. A Crushing roster. What? Yeah, that's cool. We set the turtle and job or slow relic 9. Come on, step up, buddy. What are you doing? And that's gonna wrap us up. What do we got up there? We will go see our Deutschen Freundin today on YouTube. I mean, go watch Mobile Gamer over on the Twitch. Everybody, I hope you have a good day. I will talk to you very soon. I'll probably have a members only video out later today or tomorrow for you guys. So members, pay attention. I'll post it in Discord. Everybody, have a great day. I will talk to you very soon. And always remember, Nooch too good.